It was a hot summer's day. The entire country felt like a sauna. Huh? What the hell? Are they filming a movie? Are you sure that's even real? It looks off. What is that? That day, / witnessed hell. Kaya. KRGH. Someone save Dash. Ugh, this isn't real. I should call the police. I couldn't calm down. Because I knew what was about to happen. Everyone in this bus is going to die in a matter of minutes. I-1 was like a slaughterhouse. Furthermore, adult and child alike, indiscriminately. 80% of Seoul's population was going to die. Could I really survive this? Unfortunately, player talent value, N/it was a player without talent. 2028, Jongnyogu, Seoul. Hey, how'd you do on the... Why are you asking something so obvious? I bombed it was fucking hard. What should I do? If I mess it up this time too, it'll be my third time failing. What else can you do? Give up on studying and get into a trade or something. My name is Kim Hyukjin. I am 30 years old, studying to take the civil servant exam. I've wasted 7 years already, repeating this exam. An ordinary person with no talent as a player. An ordinary person with no talent as a player. 10 years ago, after the gate opened in Seoul, unbelievable disasters popped up all across the city. But simultaneously, a portion of the survivors awakened into things called players. Even though I dreamed of becoming a player, too, I gave up on it long ago after realizing that I didn't have the talent for it. Now, the only thing on my mind is passing this civil servant exam. Hey, did you see Guak Tone's video yesterday? He's insane. How does he fight so well? He was killer. For Neil. Hahana, that's why people call him God Tone. Han. I'm so jealous. I'm sure I would have made that much too if I had the talent, right? Well, normal people like us need to work hard to become civil servants if we want to make any money. Oh. Speaking of talent. You know who he is? No? Way before, in the past, he recorded 67 talent plates on the player aptitude test. The test only measures up to 67 and he maxed it out. What? Really? Yeah, he's called the dead genius. Come on. Why would someone like that be here repeating a test? I think they discovered his talents too late. It's really unfortunate. I thought you just said he has 67 talent plates. From what I heard, they did additional tests on him and discovered that they were all closed talents. That's crazy. He had an opportunity to turn around his life too, exactly. Normally, they close soon after you turn 20 years old. But now, he's 30. Well, you could basically say that he has no future. I already know that. I know that I have no hopes of becoming a player. These are the results from the second test. 7 years ago, thinking of it as my last chance. I took the player aptitude test. Talent aptitude test, it was a governmental test. That looked for the presence of talent, making it a player aptitude test. Taking the test shows the person how many active and inactive talent plates they have, and the number of active plates I had left alive was, just 1. A result much worse than being told that I had no talent. Back then, I didn't know anything. I didn't know why someone who was the head of HR in the Players Association. I heard that you were studying to pass the civil servant exam. I wish you luck. Came to personally hand me the results himself. Because I only graduated high school and had nothing I was particularly good at, I hoped to become a hunter civil servant, but it was failure after failure. The life of a talented player. We have heard news of you acquiring an extremely high-grade item from the dungeon raid. How do you feel? How important are items really? I just tried my best to benefit my country. And the life of an ordinary person. If you have 1 talent plate, then it must mean you haven't awakened. You're here to register for the civil servant exam, right? Was like the difference between heaven and hell. That's why hopeless delusions of becoming a player are nothing more than a luxury for me. Let's just go back home and study more. I did not look forward to tomorrow. I love you, Mayan Arg. How much have you had to drink, you old man? With the cataclysm that happened on April 27, 2018, if we look at the horrible incidents during the beginning of the cataclysm, the tutorial which began with the primordial fog in Seoul, resulted in 145,000 deaths of the 150,000 participants. It was fair to say that Jongnyo-gu was essentially annihilated. I was also terrified of the primordial fog. I couldn't even move my feet. Sang-gyeon. He did a lot during the cataclysm 10 years ago. And now, he's a world-renowned player, whether it's back then or right now. I can say one thing with absolute certainty. Effort is more important than talent. Keep your eyes on me. I will grow stronger and stronger. Effort, you. Were my efforts really not enough? Sigh. No, I shouldn't think about such pointless things. There's no reason to get so hung up on things that are impossible. If I had the talent, I would have awakened as a player. I would have been chosen by a guardian and been able to flaunt my wealth. Every now and then, I have these thoughts, that everything is my fault. The fact that my mother passed away from her illness, the fact that my sister began to work at a semiconductor factory, so that we could escape poverty, but developed leukemia, even though I have to succeed for my family, I have no talent, no money, no backing. I've also already failed the civil servant exam 3 times now. What am I lacking? I think they discovered his talents too late. It's really unfortunate. Where did things go wrong? I thought I gave my best effort, but I guess that wasn't the case. I'll work harder, Mom. Nuna, but, would tomorrow even change if I gave its all? If things won't ever change for the rest of my life, what should I do? I feel a bit lonely today. Erg, what time is it? It's the interim evaluation today, ha. Even though I slept early, I'm still late. I should shower and head to cram school. What time was the interim evaluation again? The bus is late, so, I was going to eat while going to school. Bus 370 will be arriving soon. Bus 9307 will be arriving soon. 702, arriving in 2 minutes. I don't know what, is something strangely different today? Bus 702 has arrived. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's different from normal. Something feels off. What is it though? Is it just me? Boarding. It's fine. I should just look over my notes before I get there. The weather is expected to clear up in the afternoon. Yeah, honey, I'll be there soon, so keep the door unlocked. Whoa, they got a new trailer. Pink Velvet is coming out with a new song. Pink Velvet? Aren't they super old idols now? I can't believe they're having I guess it's hard for me to know since I don't watch TV. Where did I get to yesterday, again? 10 years ago in Jongnyo-gu, was the beginning of the cataclysm. Why is it so cold today? Is it really April? I guess it's still too early to be wearing short sleeves. I fell asleep while watching the match yesterday. With the primordial fog, the tutorial began. What's that? Why is there so much fog? Whoa, I can't see anything. There was nothing about this on the news. BWRGH? What is this smell? Ugh. It smells like the sewers. Something's off, a disgusting, sewer smell, and, arg, what the fuck? That scared me. What the hell? Why is it, an emergency SMS? No way. Are you telling me, that this is 10 years ago? Hold on, then. Everything that's happening right now, it's the exact same as the cataclysm 10 years ago. Then that must mean the entirety of Jongnyo-gu, which includes Gwanghwamun, Arg, what is this, seriously? Why does it smell so bad, and why can't I see anything in front of me? Will become engulfed by a thick fog and a horrific stench. If this is real. And I take this bus to Jongnyo-gu. 145,000 of the 150,000 people will die. There is a 97% chance. It got dark suddenly, like it's night time. Are you not going to keep driving? That I will die. I return to the past. Not only that, I know about the things that are about to happen. This is 10 years ago, the first tutorial started in Jongnyo, Seoul. Monsters flooded from dungeons that opened without warning, and countless were brutally slaughtered without a chance to resist. During the week of the cataclysm, later called the open beta, or the tutorial, over 150,000 people died in Jongnyo alone. The chance of survival was a mere 3%. It became known as the worst day in human history. However, after that, existences known as players appeared. Players quickly subjugated the monsters, and the catastrophic dungeons in Jongnyo were slowly cleared. Raids on the different dungeons were recorded, featuring player combat footage, and the footage was used to create virtual dungeons. Thanks to Tai, the world slowly climbed its way out of disaster. I memorized all of the recorded raids. And completed the virtual dungeons hundreds of times. In fact, it'd be hard to find someone who knows more about that incident than me. Even though I knew I couldn't become a player, I memorized all those useless raids and played through every virtual dungeon anyway. Because, in those moments, I was the best player in the world. The tutorial will start at 5,000 start. Players, please be ready. The notifications appeared with the cataclysm. I only knew about them in theory, but here they are. Did I really back to the past? What the? Did we hit something? Whoa, I really can't see anything. Did something happen outside? I'm going to Beliteto school. Calm down, Kim Hyukjin. This happened in the past. It looks like the others didn't hear the tutorial notification, which means I'm the only player here. I can only survive if I use everything I know. Let's analyze the situation first. Namely 5506 server, PA45 close attention, the nameless observer, has begun to take an interest in Yo. Nameless observer. If it's the nameless observer, then aren't they a guardian? Nameless D65E River wishes to grant you the bonus 1. The open beta bonus. Why would a guardian? I haven't done anything yet. Wasn't this bonus given to a famous ranker? Guardian are their beings who look down upon players. A player's fate is decided by the bonuses and favors a guardian grant them. Guardians exist in a dimension above the players, which is why they use nicknames when they contact the players. Through the open beta bonus, you are granted the Kali Deserver's Eye. How odd. Maybe it's thanks to the bonus, but I suddenly feel calmer. It's like I'm watching from a third-person perspective. I feel impartial to the situation. The tutorial quest will begin in 10 seconds. 10, sorry, passengers. The fog is too thick for me to continue driving. 9, you'll need to get to your destination another way. It's faster than I expected. What the? What a garbage morning. 6, I'm really going to be late at this rate. I should just get off and run. 5, you can't. Don't get out. Lay down. That's the only way for you to survive. The Namely 55 Deserver asterisk has begun to take an interest in you, over there. 2, what? Is that? What? 1, the Intermediate Administrator appears. Greetings. Intermediate Administrator Syria, my name is Senia. From now on, you are all in the tutorial. The tutorial quest. Tutorial quest, survive in the tutorial field for 70A45. You cannot leave the tutorial field. Difficulty will be decided based upon the lither of survivors. I was second-guessing myself. But I really went back in time. This is the moment of the cataclysm. What? What are you talking about? Please explain. Are you filming a movie or something? We're not in the mood for this kind of prank. Please, just explain what's going on. You need to gather your strength to survive the tutorial quest. I'm asking what you mean by that. What is that? Call the police. Someone died. Instilling fear by throwing human corpses around. It's the strategy those guys use. Screams and movement detected. Goblin troops become excited. First goblin attack has started. Goblin troops have started to invade the Jongno district. Yua? There's something weird on the window. It went on top of the bus. We need to get out. Open the door. No. Don't open the door. The goblins are causing a massacre outside, so we need to bunker down here. Don't think about things like the survival rate. That's not what's important right now. After 10 years of raids, humanity figured out the best way to survive a goblin attack. Firstly, facing the goblins head-on is a death sentence. Even if they're nothing in 10 years, there's no way for me to fight them in the tutorial. Goblins are physically many times stronger than humans. They'll soon break through the bus with their attacks. Uwak. The door broke. Everyone, let's run. I'll say this one more time. Everyone, get down and stay still. No, they're all too shaken. Listen to me if you want to live. There's no time. What are you talking about? How are we supposed to stay still with what's happening outside? Let's think of a way to escape. Let's get out of here. It's too late. They're not even considering staying put. The nameless deserver *5 your actions with interest. Status window activates, inventory activates. What? Status window. Dash. So this is my current condition, but why are my stats so high? I heard even the Fist King's stats averaged 9 during the tutorial. It's breaking. They're in. Uwak. Save me. Save. Kuhak. Stop. Stay away. Stop. Keliki, save me. Bonus, calm observer's eye, 15 taking effect. Thankfully. It worked. There are a few conditional safe zones in the tutorial field, and one of them is inside the bus. In order to fulfill the condition for safety, though, you need to stay still. I was worried because any movement causes the condition to fail, but I was somehow able to keep calm. It's probably thanks to the bonus I got from the Guardian. Through the open beta bonus, you are granted the calm deserver's eye. I don't know why they gave me a bonus, but I survived a bit longer thanks to it. If my knowledge from the future is correct, then the first goblin attack should last for around 10 minutes. It took about 5 minutes for them to break into the bus, so I'll be able to survive if I hold on for a little longer. Cook, Kehi. Ugh, endure. Don't move, it'll all end if I hold on. Hold on until the end. I will survive. The Courageous Lion King, Isha's give. A different guardian? If it's the Courageous Lion King, the Courageous Lion King has sent 00 a Chich Strength Elixir. The Courageous Lion King looks forward to seeing your courage. High Strength Elixir, a gift from the Courageous Lion King. This beta bonus will last for 10 minutes. Temporarily increases strength by 6. 2 open beta bonuses, and this elixir gives a whopping +6 to strength. When a player's level goes up, they gain 2 bonus stats. Taking this elixir is equivalent to my strength increasing by 3 levels. In that case, if I decide to fight the goblins here, I have enough strength to win. The Courageous Lion King looks forward to seeing your courage. The Guardian is telling me to fight. You sick guardian, you think I would just agree? There are only a few seconds left until the raid ends. I can survive if I just avoid doing anything reckless. The courageous Lion King requests a trade with the intermediate administrator. In accordance with the courageous Lion King's suggestion, I will change the tutorial field. He even made a trade with her. Courageous Lion King. Among the many guardians, the courageous Lion King is especially infamous. He's a guardian who takes interest in reckless courage, the spirit of challenge, and players' pointless passion. Unfortunately, he's also an evil pervert who enjoys seeing players suffer and face adversity while engaging in reckless bravado. Considering his disposition, what the courageous Lion King surely wants to see is the abolishment of the conditional safe zone. The trade with the courageous Lion King has been concluded. According to his request, the conditional safe zone will be abolished in 30 seconds. Hey, if a guardian forcefully alters the scenario, then there should be a corresponding reward for the affected player. Are you telling me to shut up and be satisfied with just one high-strength elixir? You can't disregard the laws. Especially if my life is on the line. It's not okay to ignore the commandments, is it? The nameless observer expresses their surprise. The courageous Lion King retains silent. Did you just say, commandments? Yes, it's not an unreasonable complaint to make in such a severe situation, right? No wonder she's surprised. The laws and commandments weren't originally discovered until 7 years after the tutorial. How do you know about the commandments? Is that important? There's no need for a player to explain how they play. Plus, we've already spent 10 seconds talking here. That's 10 seconds of my time in the safe zone gone. You'll need to compensate for that as well. Am I wrong? Player Kim Hyukjin, you are correct. In accordance with the commandments, I will increase the safe zone's duration for 10 seconds after our conversation ends. In addition, I will compensate you with something related to the alteration of the scenario. Quality lubricant. High-quality lubrication. It can sharpen a blade's edge or be used in other applications. Rusted iron sword. A heavily rusted sword. You shouldn't expect much lethality from it. Attack power, 2 to 5. This is my entire compensation for the scenario change? Well, I took what I could. All for 10 seconds, which I even had to mention the command, ments for. The 11st Goblin Wave, has Endel. KWMK. Good, the goblins are gone. Thanks to that conversation, I had an easy time without having to use the safe zone condition, and I managed to survive without fighting. The courageous Lion King, 15, was deeply disappointed. You stupid Lion King, NNGH, damn it, keep it together. Just focus on staying alive. The tutorial is 1 week of hell. If I want to survive for a week, then I'll need water and food above all else. That makes the convenience store about 300 meters away my top priority. I studied this place for 3 years, so I have it all memorized. I need to move fast. I'll be caught defenseless again if I don't hurry. Help. Someone's hurt over here. Someone, please help. It seems like there are other survivors, but I can't pinpoint where they are because of the fog. Using the bus to orient myself in the right direction is hard enough as it is. I need to avoid detours. Is the bonus skill I received earlier why I'm able to keep so calm with all these corpses around? Ah. Stepped on another corp, SA. Save me, please, please, save me, please. Save me. A survivor. There's a goblin on the other side. They should have all disappeared after the first wave ended. Is it some kind of variable or error? Help me. Please. Please, help me. Please. Please. Save me. I want to see my mom, this child. It was hard for me to see at first because I was startled, but she didn't get hurt at all when the goblin tried to cut her legs. Did she also receive an open beta bonus? Rather than pain, she's shouting in fear. The goblin is also too engrossed with her. Is this what they call talent? The target is a baby goblin. Even still, a level 1 should find it difficult to defeat. Intermediate Administrator. Senia, was it? If what she says is true, then this is even more impressive. This child hasn't realized it yet due to her panic, but her talent as a tanker is immeasurable. Not even Fist King So Yuhyun would have been able to do this at level 1. If I leave her like this, then more goblins will eventually arrive, and she'll end up dead. I need to make a decision. Inventory. I know more about this field than anyone else, though it might all be from theory and experiences in virtual dungeons. Crusted iron sword. A heavily rusted sword. You shouldn't expect much lethality from it. Attack power, 2 to 5. The administrator said a level 1 would find it difficult to defeat a baby goblin. That would be true in the case of a head-on fight, but that warning loses its meaning when there's just one that isn't even fighting back. I just need to aim for its central weak point, and stab. Baby goblin has been killed, EXP acquired, done. I finished him in a single strike. Get up. Get your shit together. I'll just toss you aside if you don't follow me properly. I'll follow. Good. No matter what happens, don't open these doors. Answer me, do you understand? Why yes. I got it. I promise. She's completely overtaken by fear. Well, it would be weirder if she wasn't so afraid in this hellish tutorial field. No matter who or what you hear outside, you must not open the door. It's not like I don't understand your fear, however. The end wave of the goblin attack will 5,000 start. Beginning the establishment of safe zones, you see this as well, right? Yes. I can see it. What does it say? That, the attacks will start soon, and the safe zones are being established. Where are they setting the safe zones? The schools, convenience stores, and hospitals are safe zones. Okay. Like I thought, this child is a player with overwhelming talent. Usually, you can only confirm the convenience stores as safe zones in the second wave, but players with talent can see that the hospitals are safe zones as well. Why is it, though, that I can also see the hospitals as a safe zone? This notification is even more puzzling. Extra safe zones. The ZND wave of the goblin attack has started. We need to ensure our safety first. I'll say this again, but you absolutely must not open the door. If you aren't confident, then you can even sit and face away from it. Safe zone establishment complete. The primordial fog has started to lift. Stay back. Fuck off, you monster bitches. Gaia. Ya. Aaak. Gak-ak. It's a convenience store. A safe zone. Hey, please. Please, open this door. Everyone out here is about to die. Open up. Open this door. Hey, you fucker. Open the door. Please. Damn it, I didn't feel anything before, but this is agonizing. Open up. Quick. Save me. Why isn't this door budging at all? Eek. Guada. Monster Ayak. Save me. It's impossible to force yourself into a safety zone. Unfortunately, the moment you open the door from the inside, the safe zone vanishes. We would have also died if we opened the door. All we can do is watch the others die. I will engrave this into my memory. The godforsaken system that set this into motion, and the guardians who watch it all as if it's a game, I'll return the favor. 6 hours later, laughter the second wave. Thank you. I couldn't even greet you properly before. My name is Kong Sunhwa, I'm 14 years old. I'm so glad I met you this morning, Appa. That's enough. I didn't help you for nothing. I don't even know if you'll survive until the end. I might even end up using you as bait if the need arises. What? Please don't throw me away. Did I do something wrong? Ah, I spoke a bit too coldly. Finst, calm down. I mean to say that I can't guarantee your safety until the end of the tutorial. It's hard enough to keep myself alive. As long as my life isn't on the line, I won't be throwing you away, so you can sleep for now. We'll be moving first thing tomorrow. Really? Tomorrow. Can I ask where we'll be going? Safe zone setting list: schools, convenience stores, hospitals. Safe zone setting list: schools, convenience stores, hospitals. Oh, tower parking garage, floor 2, we're going to Gwangwaman. It seems like this child can't see the extra safe zone settings. I've never heard about them, but I do know something else. Gwangwaman D Tower is this tutorial's key attack point. Ugh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. There's no way she's fine. It's too brutal for someone of her age. She's just trying to act tough. More importantly, is this how it feels to walk around a destroyed city? There are corpses everywhere we go, and I haven't seen any survivors. Look closely at the ground. Look at the ground. Tell me if you see something like jelly slithering around. Do you mean something like that? A slime? I didn't expect to find one so quickly. They're neutral monsters that don't have their level properly displayed. They're the safest monsters that even a young child can hunt. Slime has been killed. EXP acquired. 1900N5 Aquario. What? It's my first time using a sword, but why does it feel so familiar? It disappeared. Slimes are usually the weakest monsters. They'll keep popping up on our way, so we should always stop to kill them. That's why you need to keep an eye out until we get there. Okay. I'll look for them. Odd. Why was that so easy? I've only ever used swords within virtual dungeons. Rusted iron sword, a heavily rusted sword. You shouldn't much lethality from it. Attack power, 2 to 5. It's as if I've been using it for a long time. I feel very familiar with this sword. Appa, over there. That's the 5th one. Manhwa. Was it? She's better at detecting enemies than I am. Level increased. Current level, 2 bonus stats acquired. Random bonus 5 stat acquired. Appa. That. Why did your body glow like that? Leveled up? You level up when you kill monsters, and you get stronger with each level up. I'll try my best to level up as well. Well, it's also my first time leveling up. For some reason, I have the same feeling as when I was using the sword. Level increased, current level, 31, 2 bonus stats acquired. 1 random bonus stat acquired. No. I'm leveling up too fast, and the random bonus stats, that's my second time receiving one. Fist King, so Hyun was known as the tutorial ender after this. According to the record he left behind, bonus stats exist, but even he found them difficult to obtain. I've already gotten 2 of them, and I just reached level 3. Player aptitude retest results. I apologize for the bad news. The test still says you have no talent. Did my talent improve after I went back in time? I'm pretty sure I had no talent during this time. If I didn't grow stronger, then I'm pretty sure I'm an early bloomer player, who only shows growth at the start. Actually, that's what's most likely. Regardless, this is very beneficial for me. I survived and reached level 3. Thanks to that, it looks like I've gained the interest of a few guardians as well. If I'm truly an early bloomer, then there's a chance I can achieve my goal after I survive. 3 years from now, the illness-curing potion will be released on the market. It'll cost 1 billion won asterisk. I'll be able to cure my mother with it, so I'll survive for now, and save up 1 billion later. During our trip to Gwangwaman-D Tower, Sunhwa and I continued to kill the slimes. Level increased. Current level, 5, CE bonus stats Elquiler. I was surprised to see the random bonus stat again, but then I unlocked a more important aspect of the system. You can use the party option after reaching level 5. What is this? Party invite sent to Kong Sunhwa. Kong Sunhwa 5 become your party member. She should be able to grow now as well. Whoa. The Nameless Guardian is watching you with great interest. The Nameless Guardian is very interested in 400, thank you, I'll work hard and be helpful to you, so. Please don't abandon me. She's worrying about being abandoned again. Well, it's not that I don't pity her, but I'm struggling to survive as well, I got it. Show it to me with your actions and not your words. Even though I'm growing faster than I expected and getting all these random bonus stats. That guy is waiting for us on the east floor of Gwangwaman-D Tower. Slash might not be able to protect Sun Eva when we fight him. Well, it's laughable to even think a level 5 could protect anyone. Appa, isn't that a new monster? Laity Fox. LV-31 A City Fox is also a neutral monster, but it's a passive monster that groups with others of its kind to retaliate against attackers. We'll have to quietly move around it, taunt. This is Kayak? AOE aggro? Kayak. Damn it, Sunhwa isn't taking much damage, but the foxes will pile up at this rate. I need to aim for their necks and quickly kill them. City Fox has been killed. Hey, are you hurt anywhere? Level increased, player Kim Hyukjin. What is your current level? So the administrator observes the players from an invisible state. Level 8. Are you truly level 8? You can just scan me. You aren't lying, the Nameless Guardian is surprised at your leveling speed. Many anonymous guardians are impressed by you. My leveling speed is certainly fast. I also think it's a bit odd. Status window, yeah, as I thought, a level 8 stats shouldn't look like this. My growth is certainly unusual. This is a good opportunity. Sunhwa, we're going to head there now, we'll raid the D Tower dungeon. I'll give you instructions when we enter. If you don't follow the plan, you could die. What? Don't get too scared. As long as you do what I say, you'll survive. City Wolf has been killed. EXP acquired, I gave the worn iron gauntlets we got from hunting to Sunhwa, and our preparations are complete. All that's left is to follow the plan. Let's go in now. Oh okay. Tutorial Dungeon, required level for O Tower entry 15-5. Tutorial Dungeon, enter the O Tower? Yes, no, yes, you have entered the Tutorial Dungeon, Detour. You remember what to do, right? Yes. Alright. Let's do it just like we planned, party with player been disbanded, start with the goblins. Yes. Unlike in a high-level dungeon, where every monster is hostile, the D Tower has hostile goblins and neutral city wolves. If you hunt only the goblins first, the city wolves won't. Man, is she a frickin' genius. She's handling them way too skillfully. The goblins' attacks aren't even dealing any damage to her. She's better than I expected her to be. Well done. Take a quick break. Why yes, the mini-boss should appear soon. It gets summoned after all of the goblins and city wolves on the first floor die. You've caught your breath, right? Go ahead and hunt the rest. Yes. Got it, run back over here as soon as you're done. Okay. Woof. Good, there are only a few left. Pause, has taken effect. The Anomaly 55 Observer * express intense curiosity. The Courageous Lion * has begun to take an interest again. 5 guardians have begun to clamor. Player Kim Hyukjin, is this a pause? So this is the power that temporarily cuts you off from everything in a field. Are you insane? It's an item an intermediate administrator can use. I heard it was pretty expensive, but she used it on me. What do you mean? So far, you've acted as if you already knew everything that was going to happen. Is this something you planned for as well? And if it is? Why would you do something so foolish? The mini-boss you are trying to summon, the Goblin Soldier, is level 13. Since it's a mini-boss, it even receives a stat boost. It's not an opponent a level 8 like yourself can face. Especially not with only one other person. Why would you start a fight you can't win? It sounds like you don't want me to die. What are you saying? As I expected, she's trying to lie. I'm sure of it now. I am attention-grabbing, exciting content. Like Sona said, I'm a player who acts as if he knows the future. In the end, I'm a piece of rare content for her, who needs to give the Guardians a show. She would prefer it if I survived. That must be especially true since I never heard about her in the future. That means, Sona, you can't seem to come up with any proper excuses. You're a really bad talker, aren't you? She's terrible enough at being an intermediate administrator that she was buried before things could even take off. Are you insulting me? I'm just saying it like it is. You're completely failing to utilize the situation. If you want to make it more exciting for the Guardians, then, after the pause ends, explain that I can't beat the Goblin Soldier. After that, I'll properly defeat it. You too will hunt the Goblin Soldier? Think about it. A level 8 player killing a Goblin Soldier? The Guardians would go crazy for something like that. You will instantly become a skillful intermediate administrator who's able to give them a good show. In return, since I'm helping you drum up interest, make a deal with me. Your impudence knows no bounds. There are limits to my patience. You'd have killed me long ago if that was your intention. Wouldn't it be too much of a waste to off me after you've even used a pause? You'll lose nothing by making a deal with me. What sort of deal? Level increased. Current level, 7, Appa, kill them all. Come hee. All monsters in the field have been eliminated. The conditions to spawn the mini-boss Goblin Soldier have been fulfilled. The mini-boss Goblin Soldier as zoned. A mini-boss zone has been declared. Lower your head. Seeing it in person is insane. Kararuk? Karayu. The cleanest way to kill a Goblin Soldier, Kayak. You need to watch out for his most dangerous skill, spear throw. First, avoid it with this ATM machine. Let's go. We're starting. Yes. Player NG Manhwa has become your party member. Watch carefully, this is how a lowly level 8 player defeats a mini-boss. Goblin Soldier, LV13, as expected of a mini-boss. This pressure is completely different from other monsters. After it does its lethal spear throwing, the Goblin Soldier will charge at the survivors. It will do one of two patterns. It'll either stab, or swing. Keek. TSK, it wasn't a deep cut. I expected this, but I can't do much damage with my current attack power. This time, it's a stab. It's coming in fast, but I can predict it. I'll kill you, using everything I have. Taunt. Now, ugh. I need to endure like Appa said, I don't want to be left behind him. Never. So many Guardians, yes. Player Kim Hyukjin is level 8. Of course, that is unbelievable in and of itself. He certainly doesn't move like a mere level 8 player. Even so, player Kim Hyukjin, you will not be able to defeat the Goblin Soldier at this rate. It is not the mini-boss who will collapse from those weak attacks, but instead you from exhaustion. Now. Kill them. Hup. Kayak. Arf. Incredible. I recovered. Leveling up not only increases your stats, it also recovers all your health and removes all status conditions. I can make use of that since we're in a low-level area with quick level-up times. Keep them at a distance, just like that, and get ready. Okay. If Manhwa shares the experience she's getting while I keep fighting this guy, then I can get stronger through leveling up and also recover from all my injuries and fatigue. When that happens, an opportunity will definitely come. An opportunity to exploit the goblin's basic weakness. To strike at the back of its neck. Status condition. With my current EXP, soon I'll be able to level up once more. That, I'll tank it for now. Ugh. Rhea. Kjeek. You have killed the mini-boss monster Goblin Soldier. You are the first to have hunted a mini-boss monster, EXP acquired, AC, tutorial fields level limit 15, 10 star. At least 5 players are recommended for the tutorial dungeon minios raid, APA. The system has recognized your raid as a solo play. Tutorial fields level limit is removed. Level up 15 possible. I let her hug me without realizing. Well, she's worked hard as well. A Hoden Peace qualification condition has been fulfilled. This is. Does it mean there's a hidden boss? I don't know what the hidden peace qualification condition is. Looks like I might be in for some trouble. Near Guanghua Manhwa. Arf. You have killed a city wolf. EXP acquired, weren't the wolves level 8? Whoa, a one-hit dot. You're amazing. Huh, I ended up one-shotting them again, you're too humble. Everyone knows So Yu-hyun is the tutorial strongest. Huh, I'm not that strong. Who are those people? Wait. Are they other survivors? Alright, let's keep moving. Hey. Hey. That person. There is one thing I can't get out of my head. Did I truly not have any talent? No. I've already hunted a mini-boss monster, so with the way things stand, there's no possible way I have no talent at all. Even taking into account that I know the future, my chances of actually being capable of playing in the dungeon were 50-50 at best. An unnamed deserver * admires your soap-rising will and focus. Judging by how everything turned out, I don't even know my own limits. And to think this guardian was watching me. Lady of the Scales espin you with interest, Lady of the Scales a guardian who most closely aligns with lawful good. Unlike the courageous Lion King, she prioritizes the safety of the players she supports. She is famous for giving incredible donations, too. With fair rewards and abundant support, she's a guardian that many players love, and somehow, that famous guardian is showing interest in me. Could the fact that I'm traveling with Manhwa look like I'm helping out an abandoned child? Player Kim Hyukjin. This is your reward item for hunting a mini-boss monster. Iron Sword, an iron sword of normal quality. It has average durability and average attack power. Attack power, 412, it's exactly twice as good as the rusty iron sword. Appa, what are we going to do next? We'll be going to Cheonggyecheon to hunt as many city wolves as we can there. Wolves? Not foxes. On average, they're level 7, and their pack leaders are around level 9. The two of us will be enough to hunt down all of them. When did you learn about all of this, Appa? Before I met you, I heard it from someone else. I see. Actually, my original plan was to wait in a safe zone nearby, until Fist King So Yu-hyun attacked the D-Tower 2nd floor. The D-Tower dungeon attacks influenced the entire tutorial field. The dungeon we just conquered was the D-Tower Floor 1 dungeon. Since I succeeded in conquering it, anyone can survive until the tutorial ends as long as you remain in a safe zone. But now, I have a goal that goes beyond just surviving. Now that I know I have talent, gathering $1 million for my family is now a realistic goal. Whether I obtained this talent from tutorial perks, or it was talent I always had, I will use it to my best advantage. Hello there. Are you survivors? So we finally meet. Even though it's the first time we're seeing each other face to face, I can recognize you instantly. Fist King So Yu-hyun. Later on, he is one of the top 8 most famous players in Korea. I guess he looked very gentle 10 years before then. Yes. We're also survivors. You must have had a tough time. Did he really save this many people in the meantime? Sure enough, he's a talent worthy of the title, Tutorial Ender. If you would like, would you want to come with us? If us survivors group together, we'll have a better shot, I think. What do you say? No, we're alright. What? It said that if we survive in the tutorial field for 7 days, it will be over. And even if it's just us two, we can manage. That's unfortunate, but there's not much I can do, then. I wish you the best. Yeah, best of luck to you as well. Well, that's a first. He's a bit cocky, it must be because he doesn't know Mr. Yu-hyun's strength. Joining us would increase his chances of survival. Ah, and if I can say just one more thing, if you meet a really strong monster and it gets dangerous, aim for its left eye. What? Sure, thank you. Then we'll be off. Cheonggyecheon, will those people be alright? Most likely. The big guy there is quite strong. Good, I'm glad. We just need to worry about ourselves. I may have said that, but things won't turn out well. According to the future Fist King's memoir, So Yu-hyun and 10 or so other survivors will enter the D-Tower dungeon together. The players who conquered floor 1 attempt the second floor as well, but because an unexpected enemy appears, most of the party dies. By the time the attack ends, the sole survivor is So Yu-hyun. He received the title of Tutorial Ender, as the first person to clear D-Tower dungeon, but the Fist King's memoir later reveals this. From that day onward, bringing others to attempt the D-Tower second floor dungeon was his biggest regret. There is no guarantee that things will go the same way this time around, but I can't go and join them, knowing that I might die. Appa, I think there's something up ahead. Good job finding it. Let's hunt them right away. Yeah. Let's go. Grr. Woof. Taunt. What I need to do now isn't to conquer the tutorial dungeons. Woof. Grr. Tutorial fields level restriction removal. While I'm still in this state, I need to level up beyond level 10. You have killed a city wolf. EXP gained. The bat is much more comfortable to use than my fists for hunting wolves. It's a good thing I followed Appa's suggestion and brought one. First to reach, huh. I guess that's only natural. It's already hard enough for others to reach level 10. A title? The First Pioneer. Wait, what's this? The First Pioneer, an honorable title granted to the person who pioneers a NW territory. 1. Experience plus 20 and 1/8 2. Can be applied concurrently with other titles. The additional options are insane. I've never heard of a title like this before. To think there was another title besides Tutorial Ender, attainable in the tutorial. Well, it makes sense, the level restriction hasn't been removed before either, after all. No one would have been able to attain even the base requirements, so it makes sense I wouldn't know about such a title. Appa, are you okay? Let's move on and find some more. Yes, Guardians. I, too, suspected that might be the case. I shall go ahead and ask for confirmation. Safe Zone Hospital. Let's get started. Yeah, let's go. Looks like she's pissed. I guess, since yesterday, did you obtain a title? Is she talking about the First Pioneer? I did just get a title. What title is it? I'm not telling you. The Guardians can't know what a player's title is unless they say it out loud. They mostly likely pressed Senia to ask me because of that. It looks like she's having a hard time, but there's no need for me to tell her. It's better for the Guardians to stay curious. We're going to Cheonggyecheon today as well, right? Yeah, we'll go there tomorrow as well. At the same time, near Zhongnyo Guangwamen. There's something I need to tell everyone. You may well have already heard, but we have information about a dungeon close by. We don't know what kind of danger may be lurking inside. There's no denying that after the world changed, great reward awaits us following danger. If you agree to it, I say we attempt it together. I'll go if you're going, Mr. So Yu Hyun. You've been a great help to me, so this is a good opportunity. Let me go with you. Well, it'll be fine if we stick with Mr. Yu Hyun like usual. Then let's try it. Yeah, let's go. Understood. Then let us all enter together. Tomorrow, we strike. Let us prepare and raid the dungeon. Chonggyecheon. Woo. Arf arf. Growling. You have killed a city wolf, Appa. We hunt them pretty quick now. Because we've done it so much. This is the second day straight we've hunted only city wolves. I leveled up to 12 in the blink of an eye, and now we hunt them faster than they can respawn. Now the hard thing is finding one. We've got a lot of drops and coins as well at this point. Another one appeared on that side. Growl, looks like this one's the last around here. You have killed a city wolf, W8. Is this notification? Damn it. 1. Detain hidden piece qualification 2. Reach the level limit, December 17th, 1. Hunt 500 city wolves, 500/500, I wanted to avoid the danger if possible. Kind of like the wolves, Lycanthrope, appears, Lycanthrope. Manhwa, run. Okay. What is that? I don't have time to explain. Damn it. King of the Wolves. Lycanthrope. Is enraged, arrow, hull affects your body. Arg. Ugh. Kaya, Manhwa. Oh Appa, my body. Go to that car behind you and hide. What? Then what about you? Hurry. I knew that the tutorial had a hidden piece. But I never expected to meet a lycanthrope during the tutorial. Its physical ability alone would put it on the level of D Tower 2nd floor, similar to that monster, or even stronger. I can't see its level because mine is too low right now. Lycanthrope LV, but they usually have a level between 20 and 25. Definitely not an enemy that should appear in the tutorial. What do I do now? The level difference is too high for a low-level player to defeat it. And it's already too late to run away. Go big or go home. I'll use the raid method of Great Explorer Jackson. Come at me, you son of a bitch. Rawr. I hid, but will Appa be alright? A monster whose level we can't see? It's definitely different from all of the other monsters we've hunted so far. What exactly are you planning to do? The fact that I can't see the monster's level means you can't beat this opponent at your current level. That is basically what the system is telling me. The level gap between the two of us is about 10. A way for me to beat this guy is practically. It is most likely that, at the lower levels, you will not meet such a monster, but nevertheless, it is a monster as powerful as it is big, and surprisingly fast as well. The best you can hope for in the low-level areas is to avoid any and all encounters with it. However, if you do end up in a situation where an encounter is unavoidable, there is exactly one solution. One method that is worth staking your life on. Inventory. Quality lubricant, high-quality lubrication. It can sharpen a blade's edge or be used in other ways. A lycanthrope first attack will be a jump. Then, after landing, it will attack in one fluid motion. The landing point will be the point where, when its leg muscles are contracted, right below its foot, the shadow forms, right there. I can do this right now, while I'm strengthened by the high-strength elixir. Use the lycanthrope traits against it, anything you can do to severely it. Any and all possible methods available to you, use it. Drop him into the water. Oh, it's gotten so much smaller. What happened? When you put him in water, he shrinks in size and gets much weaker. Right now, he's no different from the city wolves. Appa, did you learn martial arts or something in the past? I had no time for that. I had exams to study for. It's just, you fight really well, like something straight out of a movie. You were like all swoosh. And wham. If I were really good at fighting, I wouldn't need to use tricks like this. You have killed a lycanthrope. Good thing I was able to handle that much more easily than I expected. Level increased. Current level, 13, is it because the lycanthrope is high level? I already leveled up, level increased. Current level, 14, level increased. Current level, 15, you have successfully hunted the hidden piece monster, Lycanthrope. You are bestowed the hidden piece reward, the Excellent Hunter, title. 3 back-to-back level ups and another title. Nameless Observer 15 surprised at your strategy and hope to sponsor volume, plus 1200 coin, the Lady of the Scales ** I am pleased by how you care for comrades and hopes to sponsor you. Plus 700 coin, Courageous Lion King * 500 FF5 at our cowardly treeks, and on top of that, the Guardians have donated this much, although some Vernal KS slipped in. Either way, since I've become level 15, could this also work in the tutorial? Senia. You appeared immediately, as if you were waiting. You're so easy to see through. Player Kim Hyukjin. I have confirmed that you have achieved level 15. As such, I shall begin my explanation of the item shop. I was wondering if they really would, but I guess once you reach level 15, they let you use the item shop even if it's within the tutorial. In the item shop you may use coins to purchase special items. As you are currently on the tutorial field, the item shop rank will be set to tutorial. Only 4 items may be listed for purchase. Well, it is the tutorial. While there are only 4 listed, this much will be enough for the tutorial. Including the ones I received just now, I currently have a total of 7,942 coins. I should be able to stock up on these potions. Player Kim Hyukjin, I have a question. Do you have a true name? True name. Why would I tell you something like that? I wasn't curious in the first place. Will you not be checking your other reward, the Excellent Hunter title? After finishing with the item shop, I'll be personally checking it. It's not like you need to know, right? Did you think I would check right away using the status window? So she's a complete beginner, huh? Whenever possible, it's best to be as mysterious as you can. Excellent Hunter. A special title only bestowed during the tutorial. It applies so long as the target 15 a non-sentient organism * acknowledged 545 T. 1. Additional 20 and 1/5 damage on calculation 2, 10% increase in movement speed 3, the skill, Hunter's Strike, can be used. A small chance to ignore the hunting target's special attribute. Non-sentient, so it applies to most low-level monsters. Not to mention, it gives access to a skill, so I should be able to use this often. Manhwa, prepare to leave. Where are we going? We will attempt the D-Tower 2nd floor dungeon. By the D-Tower dungeon. Do you mean the tutorial dungeon? Where we hunted the Goblin Soldier? That's right. But you said that the 2nd floor is extremely dangerous. I did. On the 2nd floor, there's a guy, who's miles more dangerous than the Goblin Soldier. Fuck. What kind of bastard is this? How are we supposed to win against something like that? And then this video ends. If you want to see its next part, please subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to press the like button. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye.